Next topic, angle of inclination. On your formula sheet, you will find a formula. Tan theta is equal to m. That m represents your gradient. So they're going to give you okay, before we start, what is the angle of inclination? If you have your set of axes, and let's assume we have two straight lines. The angle of inclination is that angle that's formed between your straight line and the x-axis. So I'm talking about, for example, theta there. But it can be also the one in quadrant number 2 there. When you're busy with your gradient, let's assume your equation is y equals negative 4x plus 3. So tan theta is equal to m. An angle cannot be negative, please. So theta is equal to the inverse of 4. That gives me an answer of 75,96. So the moment your gradient is negative, you know you must subtract it from 180 degrees. So theta is going to be 180 minus 75,96. So 180, that gives me an answer of 104,04 degrees. Find the equation of the line passes through the point 7 and 14 with an inclination angle of 63,435. So now we know theta is equal to 63,435. But we're looking for m, our gradient. So we know tan theta is equal to our gradient. So we're going to say tan 63,435 is equal to, and if you put it into your calculator, you get an answer of 2. Double check, please. Okay, so y is equal to 2x plus c. Remember the whole time we work with y equal mx plus c. So we need our c value. We're going to get it that point it moves through, 7 and 14. This is my x, this is my y. So I have 14 equals 2 multiply 7 plus c. So I'm going to have 14 minus 14 is equal to c. C is equal to 0. So therefore my equation is y is equal to 2x plus 0 or y is equal to 2x.